see.
You had, the end of your testimony, you had quoted or paraphrased the former commissioner of codes, saying that we're prevented from doing our job. What do you think he meant by that? Prevented by who?
Well, I asked that, and the first time I heard it was in 2003 when Roy Scott, who was the commissioner before him, said that we were being prevented by the second floor. I didn't know what the second floor meant. And I found out that it was the governor's office, apparently. That's how it's referred to in state government, second floor. This commissioner wasn't the only one who told me that. Other department heads have told me the same thing, that they are being prevented from doing their jobs. I've had commissioners apologize to me and say, well, we know you're right, but we're being prevented. Attorneys for the Secretary of State's office have told us we can't go into this community. We can't take action.
Can you give me a synopsis, in your professional opinion, of the monitor's work?
She's a friend. However, the only time she really spoke to me this whole time that she was at as a monitor was on the local radio station. I or someone else on the radio said, we believe she's drinking RAMAPO's Kool-Aid. And she was very angry about that. That was my pretty much only interaction with her as a monitor. And I find that strange, since we were the ones out in the field seeing this and filing the complaints. And by the way, I might add, there were a group of women in the state education department. I call them women of valor. There was one woman, they came out in the field, found deplorable conditions in our private schools, really bad conditions, took photographs, took them back, and they actually got in trouble for this. Our district attorney at the time had to go to bat for this woman to make sure she didn't get fired. And they have a codes expert, he's an architect, he agreed, but wouldn't come forward. And we're still, the state of New York is still subsidizing schools that have dangerous conditions in them.
My final question is, if there's one or two things that you believe after today that we should be doing, legislatively or otherwise, what, in your professional opinion, would those one or two items be?
Well, I think we do need some additional legislation, but I think what I said a few minutes ago, there is I don't know if it's organized, but your departments are being, and I can't tell you how many commissioners have told me this over and over, they're being told they can't do their jobs. Let them use their good judgment and their training and let them do what's right.